Your Honor, the connectivity project has just been initiated by the department this year. In the previous years, all of the connectivities in the schools come from our other stakeholders, mostly from the private sector through the GILAS project, and sometimes from the efforts of our LGUs and our legislators have provided connectivity to their schools in their districts. But this year, we're targeting to provide connectivity to all high schools.
All high schools. And what kind of connectivity will this be?
So these are commercial connections with committed information rates from a minimum of 64 kbps for 1 to 5 computers, up to 120 kbps for beyond 5 computers. These are commercial connections, sir, that will at least provide good access to our students per computer so that they will not have drop connections.
Yes, there may be some schools with no DSL connection. So you're going to use the wireless connections like Visibility or WeRoam?
Your Honor, we have
other systems that I'm not aware of.
So there are 4 preferences as to choices of technology, but we didn't specify which particular technology will be adopted by a school. We understand that each school will have different providers or different technologies that are rolled out in their area. That's why we agreed to all potential connectivities, be it fixed wireless, even satellite. We are allowing our schools to use all of these 4 technologies.
So you demanded for that already, especially the monthly expenses.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much is your budget per line?
Sir, it's a 4,000 pesos per month budget for a commercial connection.
4,000?
Yes, sir. This is not comparable with the 999 a month. That's a residential connection that's shared with the rest of the community. This is a commercial connection, and that's the budget that we've gotten from most of the providers. It's the lowest that we could get.
Maybe CICT can address the issue to the CICT because I think it will mean a lot. You know, 999 pesos is against 4,000. That is 4 times more expensive on your part compared to someone who's probably better off. And that running cost may be too much, you know, 3,000 pesos difference times 6,000. You're talking 18 million pesos a month. And that's more than 200 million pesos a year for all of those high schools. Is there any way that the CICT can, because I think in the end, the internet operators are going to benefit by introducing the students to internet connectivity very early, so that eventually they will become customers also or subscribers and expand the market for internet.
Thank you, Your Honor. For CICT, the schools that we have been assisting, the public high schools, we also spend around 4,000 pesos a month. We committed to them to pay for the first year, and the condition is that they must find funding for the second year onwards. So hopefully they can find it on their pay or through the team. But again, this is
like example, if I were closed, if I were BLDT, smart, and then I'm looking only at 6,000 connections out of a huge market. How many internet users do we have in the country right now, Commissioner Rivera? How many internet connections do we have?
I don't have that number off the top of my head, but it's probably in terms of percentage. Well, in terms of our schools, we collected 80%.
No, but I'm talking because of all the internet users. 6,000 is probably not even 6% of all the internet users in the country, and definitely they can give promotional rates with proper representations from CICT, from NTC. Maybe this can be a project that we can recommend, because other entities, they have promotional rates also for their products. Chairman, I think someone would like to respond.
Your Honor, we have already communicated with the TELCOs to the GILAS Consortium that we would like to work with them on an academic rate. We're actually proposing 50%, that they donate the 50% of the TELCO rate to the commercial rate to DEPED, to the schools that will be recipient of these connections using the Adapa School program of DEPED. This will allow them both to have supported basic education through reduced rates, academic rates for that matter, and even avail of the tax incentives provision of the Adapa School program. So it could be.
I think that's something that they should explore.
Yes.
Because there is promotional value. Maybe it can be an exchange deal. The school will promote the telco. Let's say We Roam or Visibility, Globe, and then in exchange they get a very good rate. So if there may be like for example, for every town, I'm sure for every town there will be at least, let's say, 200 internet users in the town. And there's only one school, so that's 1 out of 200. That's only 0.5% of the total market. So the promotional value, the company is exposing the school, that's promotion, that's advertising, and they in exchange, they get a better rate.
Yes, Your Honor, we communicated to them that this is a good market development project for them. It will spur usage of internet at the communities that they will establish connections to. At the same time, we're not just talking of the telcos here, Your Honor. Of the 6,615, 4,600 or 66% are not covered by the telcos as of the time that the project was discussed with them, which is 2 months ago. If you will, it also spurred them to launch their WiMAX projects. For the past 2 weeks, both Globe and Smart have rolled out their WiMAX to support this. But the bigger portion, which is 4,600 schools, would need support from satellite internet service. That's the only connectivity available in those areas.
WiMAX costs about $100,000, but with a good range of a few kilometers compared to Wi-Fi. So some LGUs with resources are starting WiMAX projects, and maybe the schools can benefit. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Maganda kasi ito, kailangan ma-expose yung mga estudyante natin.
Yung by one-time fee na... Hindi, one time. No, every month we just pay minimum. That's the